The greatness of Maharaj's work. Maharaj established Swaraj while fighting against many enemies. He had innumerable qualities like leadership, management, foresight, political diplomacy, effectiveness, policy about regional and military administration, commitment to the truth and the justice, attitude of equality, visualization of the future activity, the skill seeking his planned ventures through the rising over the calamities without giving up, alertness, vigilance, and so on. He used to punish those severely who would misbehave with a woman. He used to take care of all sections of the society like farmers, craftsmen, soldier, trader, merchant, etc. This action itself proves that he was a pioneer of new era. But beside this action, many other noble qualities are found in his personality. Maharaj was very intelligent. He had mastered many arts. He was conversant with many languages and scripts. The teaching of his parents towards the establishment of Swaraj and ethics were deeply instilled in his mind. There was a blend of character and strength, nobility and valor in his personality. He had innumerable qualities like leadership, management, foresight, political diplomacy, effectiveness, policy about regional and military administration, commitment to the truth and the justice, attitude of equality, visualization of the future activity, the skill seeking his planned ventures through the rising over the calamities without giving up, alertness, vigilance, and so on. He used to punish those severely who would misbehave with a woman. He used to take care of all sections of the society like farmers, craftsmen, soldier, trader, merchant, etc. He brought back into the Swadharma, their original religion, person who had converted to another religion, though there was an opposition to such a reconversion at that time. At that time, there was opposition on religious ground to crossing the sea, yet he built a sea fort like Sinhagad and created a navy. This means that he had made a preparation for countering foreign invasions that came from the sea. He became the ruler of Swaraj officially through his coronation. He later had a second coronation from a different religious perspectives. All these actions show his revolutionary aspect in the field of religion. When there were threats to Swaraj, he would face this with or without his associates. Due to this event, his associates were ready to sacrifice their lives for Swaraj. Of course, his greatness was not confident into the quality of facing calamities. Bravely and fearlessly, he wanted to have an ethical, qualitative base to the Swaraj. That is why he would give orders even regarding minor issues along with the important ones. The order that prohibited soldiers from taking vegetables from the fields of the peasants by force is exemplary from this point of view. The restriction on the cutting of trees enforced by him are also noteworthy. He had ordered that the garbage on the food should be burnt in an allotted space without dumping it elsewhere, and the vegetable should grow on its ash. It was clear that he would pay close attention to the minute details while establishing Swaraj. He was not just a warrior, but also a sculptor who created a new, independent, ethical, and cultural society. His greatness is comprehensive. In our national movement, Maharaj was a great source of inspiration. In this struggle for quality, Mahatma Jyotirao Phule described in his Pawada the greatness of Shivaji Maharaj. Lokmanya Tilak brought about national awakening through the medium of Shiva Jayanti celebration. Lala Lajpat Rai has written a book about the greatness of Maharaj. The great Tamil poet Subramani Bharati has written a poem about the imaginary incident which Shivaji Maharaj talks to his associates. Vishwakavi Ravindranath Tagore has written a long poem on Maharaj. Tagore sees his effort to found Swaraj as efforts for realizing a noble cause. Tagore sees his effort to found Swaraj as efforts for realizing a noble cause. Sir Jagannath Sarkar has praised his achievement in his book Shivaji and His Times. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru has said that Maharaj did not belong to Maharashtra alone. He belonged to whole Indian nation. He was a symbol of many virtues, more especially of love of country. All Indian languages have work that talk about him as an ideal ruler and a source of inspiration. Future generations too will continue to look upon these work of Shivaji Maharaj, of founding the Swaraj and turning into Swarajya as a source of inspiration, as an ideal. Shivaji Maharaj was a great national hero.